Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. Let's look at some cars, shall we? I got some die-cast cars here. It's part of my collection. Let you know now. Could be a long video, so fast forward if you get bored with me describing them or something. So let's see. Let's work on this one. Okay. So, I like Firebirds. Those of you that are unfamiliar with Firebirds, they're made by Pontiac. They were kind of a, no, not kind of. They were a beefy car back in the 60s. Right along with the 67 and 69 Camaros. So I have a couple, 2 or 3 of those. This one here is made by Johnny Lightning. It's a 67 Pontiac Firebird. Like I said, plain mantis, made in China. So this one here has a not a nickel color, but a what color would you call that? Nickel would be more silver. This is not silver. It's kind of a it's got a metal flake paint on it. Oh shoot. Let me think about the color for a little bit. Maybe a real, like a light gold? Nah, I don't know. Anyway, the Firebirds. Okay, so the front grille, imagine the whole front grille, but with a separation down the center, okay? And you got double headlights on both sides of it. They have a hood similar to the 67 or 69 Camaros, but yet it has a little bit of a sharp beak kind of a thing going on in the center. It's got a long center raised area on the hood, along with a couple little double mini scoops that are close to the hood instead of sticking up out of the hood. They're close to the hood. You might say they look like where, like if you were in a Mad Max movie and you had they had this car, machine guns would come up out of these little areas right here, or they would shoot, you know, shoot out. But it kind of looks like that. It also has a speedometer on an outside speedometer that the driver can see from outside. It mounts on the hood, and you can see it from inside. I think you can see the RPMs from out there. It has an engine size on the hood, which is a 400. That's a big engine. It's got a 400 cubic in size engine. This has a Firebird sticker on the front. The front wheel well, only the, oh no, both sides, driver and passenger side. It's real small. It's in red letters. It has kind of the same color inside, interior, that it does on the outside. Hood does open. The I could call rocker rocker covers for the, I think it's where the spark plugs go. Kind of a baby blue color. in there. It's got a black air cleaner cover. As you can tell, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know all my vehicle parts, so so I apologize to not be able to describe them to you in that way. The rear end has a little bit of detail. The tail lights are red. The chassis is metal. You got some mag wheels, silver, plastic tires. They are fat, like me. The trunk is small, like the Camaro, like the 67, 69 Camaro. So I mean, the body shape is so similar to the Camaro. Just different in that way. I still can't get that color. Just don't know what to call it. I need a color chart. Okay. Let's see. Do we have another? Okay, I don't see another one in this box of my Firebirds. Let's just move on. Okay, so I got, this is an Olds 442. This is one of my main collecting things right here. Okay, that's a beefy Olds 442. It's red. Kind of has a maybe cherry red. Has a spoiler on the back, trunk. It's metal chassis. 69 Olds 442, 94 plain Mantis, made in China. Johnny Lightning, if I didn't mention that already. Mag wheels, the plastic tires. There's the spoiler. Has a couple of raised parts up on the hood. I don't know what to call those. If they're not, it's not an actual scoop, but it's just got, it's almost like a decoration. I had a Cutlass, an Oldsmobile Cutlass, what they call Salons. And it had these silver square grooves on both sides of the hood. They were just decoration. They didn't serve any purpose to my knowledge. And I remember what they were called, but I mean, I used to remember what they were called. Can't remember now. Maybe I'll think of it later. Hood does open. Got a silver engine in there. No detail really that much on the color wise, but this body is really hard to describe. It has a small rear end like a Camaro or Pontiac, you know, Firebird, and it has a pretty decent long front end black grille. It has a separation in the middle, kind of like the Pontiac does. Double headlights. I just do not know how to describe the body style in another way. Any more detail than that. Okay, let's see what else we got. This is a nice one. This is a a 1971 El Camino made by Johnny Lightning. Chevy El Camino. It's kind of got a... I didn't say this one yet, did I? No, I think it was a different one. Yeah. It's got rubber tires. It's got some... the rubber tires say BF Goodrich Radial T/A. The wheels, the tires are bigger in the back than in the front. It's obvious. Has some rims, silverish rims. It says S on it. It says that it's a super sport, but it doesn't say that in the description. Front end has a nice detail. It says SS on there. The front end is pretty beefy looking. So the El Caminos are designed to be able to work as a pickup. For those of you that don't know, you can put stuff back there. This one has a cover on it. It's a plastic cover. Has a metal chassis on this car. 2 black stripes on the hood. But yeah, kind of a, it's not really burnt orange. Maybe tangerine or orangish. I think this cover comes off. Yeah. Oh, maybe not come off all the way, but it does open up. See there? Black interior. So it's like a flat truck. That's what it's kind of like, a flatter truck. That's about all I can say about it. But these were considered, I mean, you could make them a muscle car. What else? How much minute? Oh, 13 minutes, we're doing all right. So we got a 1970 Chevy Super Sport made by Mattel Incorporated. It's Hot Wheels. Made in China. The chassis is plastic. It is a avocado green metallic paint, metal flake. 2 black stripes going down the hood. Chevelles were known to be a big muscle car back in the day. And they were pretty nice. It's got mag wheels, plastic tires. It is obvious the back tires are fatter than the fronts. Black interior. The hood. They did this a lot with the hood. They raised it up in the, in the center area. Maybe they did that to make room for big air filter covers that kind of stuck up a little bit further. That might have been why they did that. I don't know that for sure. But there you go. It's probably a little bit lighter than an avocado green, actually. Okay, so this is another 69 Olds. Just like the red one that I described earlier, this one is almost the same, except for it's yellow. Interior is kind of a vanilla white. The wheels are different, as you can see there. These are mags, and these look like there might be rims, maybe. I think that's how they call them. Hood opens on this one as well. But yeah, pretty much identical. This has red tail lights on the back of this one, whereas the red one didn't. The yellow one does. Okay. These have a decent action on them, like the suspension part. About the same. Here he is. So here's my other Firebird. It's a little bit more, maybe a little bit more customized. I don't know. It's different. This one here is, it's a 67. What was this one? And this 67 also? Yeah. 67 also. Okay. Well, this one doesn't have the outside speedometer like this one has. See? So there's going to be a little bit of differences on this one. It says 400 size engine also on it. Black top. This may be closer to an avocado green. It has red lines on the tires. Tires are just a little bit thinner than what was on this one. Kind of showing this one to be more of of one that would come from a car lot, you know, how they would sell it. The tires are obviously fatter on this one, or noticeably. Has a metal chassis. Johnny Lightning, Playing Mantis, I think I mentioned all that. There's a lot of detail on this one. It has the same thing on the hood as the other one, except for the speedometer. So some raised areas there. Actually, little tiny intake, you know, scoops there. Hood does open. Has the same color engine, both like a baby blue kind of color. Black interior, front end around the grill is silver. Tail lights red. It's pretty cool. All right, now here's a beefy one. So this is bigger than a lot of my cars because it's just made different. Let's see, who was this? Okay, so this is, yeah, racing. I think they're called Racing Champions. Yeah, Racing Champions. 1997, made in China. This is a 69 Oldsmobile 442. It's got a number on it. The chassis is plastic. So you have some nice looking custom colors. It's like a purplish blue with a couple of kind of pinkish looking stripes above a silver wave, kind of like right there above the back tires. Has some racing slicks in the back, pretty fat. The tires are actually rubber, both the front and the back. The front's got those, those kind of wheelie tires. They're really small, kind of skinny. It's like a drag. It's like a drag car, drag racing car. Hood does open. It's got a little silver engine in there. The rear view mirrors, the outside rear view mirrors are very fragile. I've had some of these where they've gotten easily broke off. So this being a 442 Oldsmobile, the front end does have the Oldsmobile features. It's a little bit different. What was this year? 69 Oldsmobile. What were these? These are also 69. They didn't make it like real good. I mean, maybe they may have been able to do a little bit more with the detail at the front, because it doesn't have that 442 kind of look to it, or Oldsmobile. It's longer. It's like stretched out a little bit longer. I guess they do that for drag race cars, maybe. I don't know that for sure. The back end of the old 442s are kind of slick. They kind of slick and go to a round, kind of just like a round butt end. It just kind of does that. And then you got the rear tail lights that just kind of follow it, that are contour with the form of the back end, how it rounds off like that. It's pretty cool how they did that part, because that's how it is, and the bumper kind of forms down below a little bit. So yeah, there's that one. What else we got? I keep looking over there. Let me see if I can explain this thing. I think, and of course it doesn't say on it, 97, made in Thailand. It's a Hot Wheels. It's got a plastic chassis down below here. It looks like it's supposed to be like a Dodge Viper or something. Anybody ever seen one of those before? This thing is just a bright red color. It is it was like customized into a tow truck. The back end has a tow truck mount with the little hook flipping around. It's got double wheels like a dually truck back here, big wheels in the back, just a little bit smaller ones in the front. It's long. Oh, it's called Toe Jam. This is called Toe Jam. T-O-W Jam. Maybe I can look that up and find out what kind of car it's supposed to be, but it looks kind of like it might be a Dodge Viper or something. Got a big old front grill on it. Kind of sticks out, kind of like some pickups would have, like that used for, snow or pushing stuff out of stuck places. But I used to have 2 or 3 of these because I thought they were so cool looking. Front hood has some raised areas on both sides, kind of Looks, I don't know, maybe it might just be decoration. The top of the cab has like little like lights. Like this is some kind of an emergency vehicle type thing. Toe jam. All right, where are we at? 25 minutes? Maybe we could save the rest of these for another time. Some of these I end up describing a little bit more in detail, but I'm going to put these over here aside because I'm having trouble describing some of them. So, all right. So let's put these back. All right, well, I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for listening. Appreciate that as well. I apologize if I'm getting some of the descriptions incorrect or not described very well. If there's anything that I said that you know the answer to, let me know. And we'll continue on. I'm trying to keep these like 25 to 30 minutes if I can. I don't want to go too long on these. My lunch break is almost over anyway, so there you go. Hope you all enjoyed it. I try to remember to, as I'm describing them, put them up to the camera. Sometimes I think I'm forgetting, so I apologize for that too. All right, yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.